more in line with what is meant to be the norm. More and more of our devotees are producing different, cow products, soap, and these things might seem, we don't realize that when we allow to continue using all artificial and contaminated things that are there in modern day society, we help simply by purchasing and using, we help to contribute to these adharmic type of activities. We have, as devotees, we are meant, those are Vaishnavas, are meant to set the example. Anyone who is taking up this knowledge and this process is meant to be acting based on what is presented and explained by our founder Acharya, which is all coming from Shastra. So it's very wonderful to once again visit this temple here, ISKCON, Abbot Sri Radha Mohan. And we want to encourage devotees to continue taking darshan of the Lord, hearing especially from these instructions of the Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. And all of us, the more we begin to understand that Vedic culture is a village culture, is an agrarian-based culture, rural culture, there's a great need to actually have devotees go in the villages, preach in the villages, help actually provide or bring knowledge, proper knowledge, information, and moral support. The more now we're losing villages, not only in India. What is especially happening is we're losing cows, isn't it? Our cows are no longer protected. I was visiting so many villages as part of some research I did just a few years ago. In many, many villages in India, you don't even see one bull. There's no more bulls, and very less cows as well. So the day when we will no longer have bulls and cows in our villages, that village, or those villages, within a very short time, will no longer be villages. And when villages are no longer there, where do we get the food to offer to the Lord? We get from village, right? Then that will stop. So there's an urgent need for us to understand these principles, these two levels of dharma. It is wonderfully explained by our founder Acharya. That's one of his specialties, that in many of the purports, especially from the 7th canto, canto number 7, chapter 11 to 15, is where Srila Narada Muni is wonderfully explaining, and Prabhupada is giving more details actually in his purports as well. We'll take a few minutes if there's any comment or question, and yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Maharaj, I have heard from the lectures of Srila Prabhupada that as a soul we have turned away from Krishna and we have come in the material world for enjoying ourselves without Krishna. So Maharaj, and even I have heard that when we perform devotional service, we go back home, back to God. Maharaj, my question is that from where actually we have come, like from Golo Vrindavan or from the spiritual world to here, as a soul, from where we have came actually?
Yes, I'll give you the